In this video, I'm gonna tell you 10 sports or activities you should do or at least to watch if you are here in Brazil. Hi guys, welcome to Only in Brazil channel. My name is Giovanna and I created this channel to be the solution if you are planning a trip to Brazil. You don't need to search in hundreds of blogs and channels. In this place, you will find everything you need to know if you're planning a trip to Brazil. Where to go, how long to stay, what to do. And if you have questions, just ask. I reply your comment here on YouTube. And if you're interested in local food, history and tours when you travel, have a look at the description. I may have a surprise for you. And last thing before we start, subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. It's a totally free way you can support this channel and it helps me to make more videos. And follow me in my Instagram where I daily give tips about Brazil. In this video I'm gonna tell you 10 sports or activities you should do or at least to watch if you are here in Brazil. Number 10, and it's probably one of my favorites, is Capoeira. Capoeira is a mix of martial arts and dance, so it's super beautiful to see. I used to do capoeira when I lived in Rio. Well, I wasn't so good, actually I was pretty bad, but it's so beautiful that I tried hard to learn, but I still not very good. But you're gonna see, it's not easy. You have to be very strong and flexible at the same time, and it's beautiful to watch, especially if you're seeing professionals doing. So how it's like? So the people make a circle. Some people in this circle are playing instruments, singing and clapping hands, and two people are in the middle fighting or practicing. And after they change, so who is singing and playing go to the middle, and the ones who are playing, they make a circle and play the instruments. Well, depend on where you go in Brazil. I lived in Rio, so I can say that yes, it's possible to see people doing capoeira on the street in Rio de Janeiro. If you go to Salvador de Bahia, you also will see people on the street playing capoeira. And they also play on the beach. It's very nice to see. But if you want to learn how to make a capoeira or take some capoeira class, then you have to go to a gym. So send me a message in case you want to learn how to play capoeira. Maybe I can help to find a place in the city where you were going. And number 9, futevolei. And futevolei is the combination of two words, futebol and volleyball. Futebol is football, soccer, and volleyball is volleyball. So this futevolei, it's a sport that you do on the beach. Super popular in Rio de Janeiro, and it works basically like a beach volleyball, but you can't use your hands. So like in football, you can use your head, your knees, your foot, and the place that you play, it's like a beach tennis place. So there is a net and you have to score like volleyball, but remember, without using your hands. It's very easy to see people playing futevolei in Rio de Janeiro. If you go to Copacabana, Ipanema, Leblon, Barra Beach, you're gonna see people playing. And number 8, frescobol or beach tennis. Well, frescobol, it's not the same thing as beach tennis, but they are similar. So beach tennis, it's basically like tennis, but on the sand. And frescoball is different. I don't even know if it's considered a sport or just a beach activity. So the main difference between beach tennis and frescoball is that in frescoball you don't compete against anyone. They all work together to keep the ball going, to not let the ball fall. And I think there's no net to separate the two players. Basically, I play frescoball very close to the water on the beach because there the sand, it's harder because it's wet, so I can move easily and I don't get so tired as I would be if I was playing in the soft sand. And number 7, altinha. Altinha, definitely it's not considered a sport, but it's a really fun activity, and it's something that you should play, not only watch, you should try and play here in Brazil. Just like Frescoball, it's a collaborative game. Does it exist? Well, it's a game that you don't play against anyone, and the idea is basically the same. You have to keep the ball going, not letting the ball fall on the floor. But you play like futevolei, but there is no net. So you and your friends make a circle. Normally it's played on the beach, but you can play in other places. If you go to Rio de Janeiro, definitely you're gonna see a lot of people playing on the beach. So basically, you make a circle, you and your friends, you get a volleyball ball or a soccer ball, and you and your friends are passing the balls to each other without letting the ball fall. And remember, you can't use your hands. You can use your head, your shoulders, your knees, and your foot, but not your hands. And by the way, if you don't have any ball, and if you see people playing on the beach or in a park, you can just say, "Hi, can I play with you?" Normally it's very okay. A lot of people, it's a common thing. A lot of people do it. So just smile and like show you wanna play, and they will invite. And it's gonna be a good fun. And number 6, Jujitsu or the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Well, in this case, I recommend to save some time to learn the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu only if you already practice in your country. Otherwise, it won't make much sense. It's very specific. But you can look for a gym where they teach the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and buy a single pass and maybe learn some new techniques for one day or for 1 week, depending on how much time you have. So guys, in this video I told you 5 sports or activities you should try in Brazil. The other 5 activities is gonna be in another video, and the video will be somewhere here. So if you like the video, don't forget to like, to subscribe, share it for friends, and if you're planning a trip to Brazil, follow me on my Instagram, where I daily give tips about Brazil, and I probably can help you to plan your trip and take the best out of your experience here in Brazil. Bye, have a wonderful time here, ciao! And if you have questions, leave in the comments, I will reply your comments.